As you guys know, I never like to just get my knowledge from surface level things. Even if I had to go and learn from a Russian mafia or a mafia boss, I would still do it. I literally don't even mind, especially if that involves money. So, this video right here talks about how if schools taught these 7 lessons, you would be rich by 30. I'm hoping I'd be rich by like ultra rich before even 30, but this is promising by 30. But this is a Russian. What is it? Let me just see actually what this guy is. He's a Russian boss. Yeah, this guy right here is a Russian mafia boss, which is very interesting. And he's teaching you things about money that apparently no one knows about. So let's just see what he's talking about.
If schools taught these 7 concepts, you'd be rich by 30.
Inshallah.
You went to
Say
school
inshallah.
2,500 days in your life.
Me?
Maybe more. You live in the capitalism, right? How many days did you learn about capital? Not so
Interesting.
many. You don't know what you should know.
The heck is
I
capital?
represent GRIM. GRIM is a group of high achievers worldwide, and we believe it would be honorable to share the hidden knowledge with those who need it most.
Okay, Mr. Sheriff.
Let's equal the playing field. Understand these 7 concepts, and you and your children will grow rich before you grow old. Number 1, good debt. For beginners, never take a loan where the interest rate is higher than the inflation rate. Crucial lesson, good debt always earns more than it costs. But don't forget, debts are rarely paid back overnight. They are paid back over years, and you need to look into the future to understand where your interest rates go, how much your debts will cost you.
By the way, I know a lot of Muslim people watch my channel, obviously, because I'm Muslim, alhamdulillah. But this whole concept about debt, I need to learn more about it myself. So obviously, don't just because you're hearing this from a Russian mafia, you're going to be like, oh, now I can just go and get a loan from a bank, so I can get some debt because this is qualified as good debt, and because it costs more or less than the inflation and blah 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 and all that stuff. Don't. I'm not the guy to talk about that stuff. This is just, you could say, for entertainment purposes. But by the way, one thing I always thought about, I'm like, if you get a loan from a bank, right, you would be paying a lower amount than if you paid taxes. That's the thing. Like the percentage is lower. So if you have like 100K, you took it as a loan, you don't pay taxes on loan, but you'd pay the interest rate on loan. But what if the interest rate is lower than the tax percentage they were about to pay? Like, is that halal? That's the thing. That's what I don't understand. I need to like consult a sheikh about that. But in my mind, I'm like, you're going to be paying it anyway. You're paying it both to the bank or the government. Both you don't like as much, right? So, do you see what I mean?
Learn that by understanding number 2, central banks. They make the rules. They make the interest rates. The interest rates impact all your costs, loans, inflation, everything. Crucial lesson, watch the trend, not the rate. Lower interest rates mean you can borrow cheap and use the bank's money to grow your wealth. But the key is not the interest rate. It is knowing where it will be going. And if you take a look into the past, you take a look into the future. History does not repeat itself, but it rhymes. Listen to that again. Number 3.
By the way, again, when he's talking about getting a loan from a bank or the central bank or whatever, like debt, this guy is not talking about getting that and then you'll just go and buy some Chanel bags or buy like your favorite car that you've always wanted to buy. That's not what he's talking about. So if you're going to be doing that, that's definitely haram. Interest in general is haram. But nowadays we're all just drowning in interest, right? What he's talking about is that if you get this amount from the bank, almost like making the bank your best friend and then convincing the bank, like, hey, come on, just give me some stuff. And then you go and take that money and then you use it on assets. Assets. So, for example, if you take this money, and then you go and you invest in a YouTube channel that's gonna consistently help you make money, recurring money, that's an asset. Or if you take it and then you invest in a business, an online business, like for example, a KDP business, where you have books on Amazon that are making you consistent money, or even like products on Amazon that are making you consistent money, that is an asset. Or even like when you take it and then you invest in real estate, here is going to be talking about gold, or you invest in real estate, that's an asset. So that's what he's talking about. That's how the rich gets richer. That's how the rich make more and more money. So he's not talking about taking a loan from a bank and then using it on like your favorite car, or just, do you know what I mean? Not on liabilities, but assets, things that will be making you money consistently. But again, by the way, I don't even do any of this stuff myself. But ask a sheikh. I'm gonna be asking a sheikh, and if he says yeah, then dang, bro, this is truly gonna be life changing if someone knows, like if this is halal, you can grow wealth pretty fast, man. Especially knowing how to use like a YouTube channel to start making you recurring money, how to use a book on Amazon to start making you recurring money, all of that stuff, because that is even better than real estate. Because most of the time, right, people take a 100K loan from the bank and then they put it on a house that's going to be making them like $1,000 to $2,000, at best $2,000 per month in recurring revenue or profit actually. But that is just $1,000 to $2,000 a month. It's consistent. But what if you take that and you put it on a YouTube channel that's going to be making you money consistently, even more? But on a YouTube channel, it's not just going to be 1,000 to 2,000. It's going to be at least double that, 4,000, 5,000, if you truly know what you're doing. Or you do it on again, like a book on Amazon, and it's going to be making you money consistently if you truly know what you're doing. So online businesses, in my opinion, is way better than just real estate. Way better. But we need to check with a sheikh.
Gold. I invest only in things that I can touch, own, and understand, like gold, like real estate. In grim times, only those very solid things will be of value. Look into the past. Systems have crashed. Countries have crashed. Banks have crashed. Stocks have crashed. But gold never crashed in 100 years, bratan. Number 4.
So again, when I'm saying you invest the money into an online business, you should still diversify, man. Gold, gold is actually very good, but you should still diversify. So one day the internet is gonna fall down, and I've been saying that the internet one day is gonna fall down. So if the internet is gonna fall down, and you have like multiple YouTube channels that you've invested all your money in, and they've been making consistent money, well, now where's the money gonna be coming from if the internet falls down? So obviously, gold, real estate. Another thing with real estate is having like not just houses but storage units. If you go and you buy storage units, I know a guy on Twitter who actually has a nice storage unit and it's been making him even better money than just getting a house, because it's less maintenance, less headaches, less fees, but it makes you almost the same amount or even more. So storage units are good. Farm is very good, because a farm, unlike a house, a farm is productive. You can always be making money on a farm. Sell the crops, services. Farm is one of the best things you can invest in terms of real estate.
Real estate. Crucial lesson: cash flow over appreciation. Everyone thinks real estate is about property values going up, but it is about monthly cash flow. If your rental income covers all your expenses and leaves extra, you're winning. Appreciation is a bonus, but cash flow is the king. But wait, your investment is someone else's roof over their head. Have some decency. Number 5, compound interests. Crucial lesson: the earlier, the better. Always. Time is your moneymaker. Gold, silver, platinum, Bitcoin, ETFs. The earlier you start, the more your assets compound. The snowball becomes bigger and bigger as it rolls down the hill, all by itself. Money is with those who are early and patient and plan decades ahead. Number 6, tax game. Make the system work for you, not against you. From deductions on real estate to deferred taxes through investments in retirement accounts, the game isn't to avoid taxes, it is to minimize them legally. It's a game.
Legally.
Enjoy the game, and play it with good people on your team. The best player will be an expensive tax consultant. Just like any game in this life, you cannot win alone. You need excellent people by your side. And finally, my favorite, offshore. Remember this number, 183. It is your lucky number from now on. 183 days determine where you will be taxed. Unless you are American, then you will be taxed no matter where you go, Suki. For everyone else, 183 days of a year you need to spend in a tax-friendly place like Dubai or Panama. And you are low tax or even tax-free for the complete year, no matter what your passport says. Get ready to travel a bit and mark your days in your calendar. And your money will be completely yours. Comment below what you want.
Dang, man. So this is the annoying part. Because when you do start making money, you're gonna have to be thinking about all this stuff. Like some stuff, even if you make a bank account, you get like a visa, 1 year visa in Thailand, and then you make a bank account in there, but you don't even spend any time there. So you'd be living like here in Canada, but then you put all your money in Thailand. Like that is one way to minimize the taxes, because technically you'd be living here in Canada as a broke person where you own nothing, but in Thailand is where you have all your money in a bank. Because Thailand, they do have taxes, but apparently they don't even care. I have a millionaire friend that he says that he lives in Thailand and he has all the money in there, millions of dollars in there. He's like, they don't even care. Just make sure you don't just put $60,000 in the bank all in one day, because then that's going to ring some alarms. Or for example, Georgia, they say if you have money in the bank, you only get taxed like I think 1%, 1% I believe, or 3%, but I think it's 1%. Or even like Puerto Rico. So there's a lot of ways, but it's just so annoying because you'll have to go and travel, do some stuff there if you want to come back, or Dubai as well. But Dubai now they have the 9% corporate tax. So all of these things. But what do you do if you have no money? What do you do if you're not even at a level where you can think about how to avoid, not avoid, but like, legally minimize the taxes? What are you supposed to do? Skills, Habibi, skills. If you have no skills, you can't ever make any of the money that you want. So look at yourself right now. Again, you're always sitting on acres of diamonds. Always. If you're like, look around you, Habibi, around you. If you look around you, there's always some stuff that you can do to make more money. Like I used to do this Amazon influencer program thing where anywhere I would look, like for example, I have a coffee right here, right? So if you signed up to the Amazon influencer, which I actually have a course about, if you signed up to the Amazon influencer, you can record a 1 minute video of this product right here, and then you post the video on Amazon, and then as a result, it can start making you recurring money. So I had around, I think 900 or 700 videos on the Amazon influencer website, and that was making me $3,000 to $5,000 in profit, just like that, literally just like that. But I got banned, which is so stupid. You can go watch my previous videos on why I got banned. One of the stupidest reasons, man. But yeah, that's the thing. Get skills. Skills, like learn how to sell, learn how to make good videos, learn how to catch attention, learn about all these things. Because when you learn about all these things, you can truly change your life by a lot. So if you're interested, by the way, so I did have the Discord, but I have the course, the Effortless Rizq course. Is going to come with 5 free bonus courses, and those 5 free bonus courses, you can use them so you can build a skill. It's going to teach you, first of all, copywriting. It's going to teach you YouTube, how to make money from YouTube, and also Amazon. How do you make money from Amazon? And then the 4th course is going to give you value on how do you attract abundance, 5 steps to abundance. And the last course is about how to get a spouse. After making all that money, you're going to have to get a spouse, right? But the main course is the Effortless Rizq course. That course teaches you how do you truly attract money, rizq, success, abundance in your life based on the Quran. Because I found that's the best one. That's literally the best source that you can go, especially if you're a Muslim. You can go so you can learn how do you attract these blessings into your life. So that course teaches you about all of that, and it comes with all the free bonuses. So inshallah, that's going to be helpful. But other than that, when you do that and you start making money, watch this video again so you can see how do you multiply it now. How are you supposed to go from just having cash money to wealth, which is even more beautiful, way more beautiful. But you need to ask your sheikh. I'm going to ask my sheikh actually about this whole thing about getting a loan, because the interest rate is going to be way lower than the taxes that you'll be paying. I don't know. It makes sense to me though, but I need to ask a sheikh about that. Because if that is possible, you can do so much after that. But if this was helpful, man, just let me know.